In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create vendor credits in QuickBooks Online. Vendor credits are what you use when a supplier or vendor gives you a refund, a discount, or accepts a return. Recording this properly makes sure your expenses and accounts payable stay accurate. Let's walk through the process step by step inside QuickBooks Online. First, you need to open the vendor credit form. From your QuickBooks dashboard, look toward the top of the screen for the New or Plus button, usually labeled Plus New. Go ahead and click that. A menu will appear with different transaction types. In the Vendor section of that menu, select Vendor Credit. This opens the form you'll use to record the credit from your supplier. Next, you'll fill in the vendor details. At the top of the form, you'll see a drop-down labeled Vendor. Click the drop-down and choose the vendor who is issuing the credit. Make sure you pick the same vendor that appears on the original bill or expense you're adjusting, so that QuickBooks can match everything correctly. Now enter the key credit information. You'll see a field for the credit memo date. This should usually be the date on the credit document you received from the vendor, or the date the credit was agreed. Then, add a reference number if you have one. Many businesses like to type something like CR, followed by the original invoice or bill number, so it's easy to trace back later. In the description field, briefly explain what the credit is for, such as return of damaged goods or price adjustment on prior invoice. Clear descriptions make your reports and vendor history much easier to understand. After that, you need to assign the correct account or item. In the Category or Item Details section, choose the same expense account or product or service that was used on the original bill. For example, if the original bill was coded to office supplies, use that same account on the vendor credit. If it was tied to a specific product or service, select that same item. Matching these ensures your books stay balanced and that your expense totals reflect the true cost after the credit. You can also add attachments. If you have a credit memo document, an email confirmation, or any support for the credit, use the attachment option at the bottom of the form to upload it. Keeping this backup directly with the transaction makes audits and future questions much easier to handle. When everything looks correct, click Save and Close. QuickBooks will save the vendor credit and apply it against the vendor's balance. Later, when you enter or pay a bill for that vendor, you'll be able to apply this credit to reduce what you owe.